So I am. The devil knows what you want. We gonna put it that way. And I've been talking a lot on the manosphere about people, because these men want to go to foreign countries and get these wives and that kind of thing, and they just don't understand. They don't get it. They're not spiritually astute, aware, whatever. Um, and so I've been like, well, maybe I should go get a husband from another nation, but keeping in mind that he needs to be Christian. First off, this dude, I guess there were no tables available at the restaurant that I was sitting at. And so he's like, oh, can I sit here? And he speaks English. And I'm like, oh, yeah. He's like, oh, there's no other tables. I'm like, oh, I thought you just wanted to sit here because I was cool. And he's like, well, you are the most attractive in here. I'm like, oh, okay, thanks. And so we end up having conversation. And then I noticed, like, oh, man, he's like really similar to me. And he, like, some of the things he was saying, I was like, this is too good to be true type deal. And guy's from India, but he stays in Texas, went to school in Ohio, and Dayton specifically. And so, I mean, that's what I was told. But the more that I started talking to him, I was like, who is this dude really? Like, is he some kind of agent? I mean, all I'm saying is it might be getting to the point where the devil is literally sending out agents to try to get you to sway from the truth, because the Father told us not to marry into other nations, and that. And then the part where this guy was Hindu, like he was born into Hinduism and he believes in all these gods. And I told him it's a very smart idea just to choose one thing, or at least I was thinking it. I was definitely thinking it. I didn't say that, but he said something concerning. He likes Hinduism because it's flexible. It doesn't have all those rules. And I was like, well, having rules is good, because if you don't follow any rules, then things can go awry. And then I was giving him my testimony about how, following the commandments of God has changed my anxiety and my depression and that kind of thing. And yeah, I don't know. He started to get kind of quiet. But at the end of our night, which was only like an hour long, he had fist bumped me, and I felt that spirit that I've said in other videos, that staticky spirit. That just reminds me of when Satan fell like lightning. And so I was like, okay, this dude's been using divination to gauge my thoughts and finish my sentences and all that kind of stuff. And so I was like, all right, well, I wanted a husband, and I was thinking about a husband from a foreign nation and these kinds of things. And so that's exactly what I was sent. Someone that matched the things that I wanted, and it still wasn't for me. So you got to be careful. You got to be careful out here, because the enemy is going to try to find any kind of way to throw you off this walk. At this point, people are being led astray, doctrine that scratches their itching ears. Whatever they want, the desires of their heart, the enemy is going to try to bring, so you will no longer follow God. So me and my unhealthy body at this point got deceived for a second, but I'm thinking I'm just not going to respond to this dude. The other thing was, like, I told him, oh, you can email me, and he's all like, oh, I don't answer emails. Like, it was weird. Like, he requested a number, and I'm just like, what is this shit about? You want to contact somebody, just contact them. Like, it don't matter if it's by email or what. So I feel like I dodged a bullet. Be safe out there, y'all. Don't let your flesh and the desires of your heart, and these doctrines of men lead you astray. I know a lot of people are hurt right now because all the backlash or just attacks coming from black men. And so to me, that was a deception. You can be so hurt and distraught from things that you start to go the opposite way of God. So you guys be blessed, be safe out there, and have a good one. Bye.